Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Here's Rodgers.
Oh, shit.
Flushed out right.
Hit his hand. Come on.
Get it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, oh, you still on there too, bro?
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Oh, come on, nigga. Come on, nigga.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
He's going to sit right over the middle. Watch the middle.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And it's
good shit. Let's go.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 45.
Watch the whip. Hey, ball 66. Hey, ball 66.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel.
There you go, Sony.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Wait, that wide, 80. Let's get that ball right here. 25, check 25, check 25.
They'll run it here. This is James Wayne.
Touchdown,
right down Broadway.
Ooh.
And all the way in.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, New England. James White, 42 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
He's just standing there looking at him.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Damn, I need to go eat these motherfucking wings, huh?
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
Oh, no.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, D, tighten up.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Oh, I picked the wrong. I picked the wrong fucking dude, man. The pressure ain't get that, man.
Across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Devin McCourty brings him down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
You finna stop all this running, nigga. That's what you do.
Here's 2nd and 5.
Dead now. Come on with it now.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Come on with it, dude.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. To throw is Rodgers.
Get his ass. Yeah, baby.
Back near midfield at the 49. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Oh, this nigga's finna go for it. Fourth and 9. Yeah, he's finna go for it.
A tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Get this shit out here, Tommy. Trying to go for it on me, nigga. I got niggas back there. What?
You got a hand in there to break that one up. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. But I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher.
Go, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And
come on!
Incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Yeah.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Hey, look at him,
at
man.
worst,
I've
you'll open up the defense
first.
a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
I done already picked the fucking play, bro.
Incompletion
I wish I
on 1st
could go
down
back.
leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And this one taken on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Oh, my God.
The throw led him a little too far, brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, fuck. He didn't get that. I went the other one, man.
Kevin King with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there.
Yeah, he did.
Enough, this one's going the other way.
He did that. Oh. No, he really came, man. I'm trying to get back used to this shit, but I swear, bro.
The field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana.
Well, so much for
then I ain't played Madden in months, bro.
Giving up a big sack to
I'm
lose
still trying to figure this shit out.
Not a great start.
Yeah, that's the Bennett from what's now, yeah.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing is Rodgers. And that's
that nigga.
J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Lawrence drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here's J.K. Scott now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Look at Edelman, boy. Look at Edelman.
Terrific return there.
What are you doing in real life?
Yards all told. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
I ain't running my other shit. I'm tripping.
2 minutes on the clock, second
I'm
quarter,
tripping.
7-0 ball game.
I'm tripping. Oh, I told you, boy, it's been a minute since I really just played, man. I hate, I kind of wish I hate I'd get off this shit now.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in this first half of action. Brady deferring to White on the draw. Tackle made by Montravius Adams. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel, and he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I'm gonna try this shit.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd
looking like he's dead.
That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel.
Oh, yeah, I won't run that no more.
Going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 5 there.
I'm trying to see what. That's the shit we don't like around. We and Spurs, all that.
But there's no doubt
tossing.
in my mind.
That shit don't look like he's gonna be good.
We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be moving the football. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
All right. Man, I ain't got to finish the sentence. You already know what it is.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady to the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he takes us up to the 40.
I think Edelman on fire now. Him or Brady, somebody on. Somebody. I don't know. No, Brady ain't reached this shit yet.
Edelman just continues to have such a productive.
I want to see it though. I ain't seen it yet.
Into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL.
So I don't know what Brady got to do to get his shit.
Drafted that way, and that conversion, oh boy.
What they say? Make consecutive passes for 5+ yards in the air. 2 out of 5.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Oh.
Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Yeah.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Make 3 for 5. I got to do that 5 times.
A good post
complete a pass for 5 yards 5 times.
To let it end without the catch. Hence that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Yeah, I ain't trying to fuck it up though. I'm trying to get this lead. I don't need to pass it on him right now.
He's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Brady gives to Michelle. And they'll go.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta hold that line, man.
To the 14. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. And this is
look at Edelman. You see how his feet lit up? I think he on fire.
After a gain of 7.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
I've been killing with him. I know. Well, he should be on fire.
After the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Hey, I don't think it's no bad look, bro.
On 3rd down, Michelle.
Son.
He stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And the 13-year man puts it through.
You don't think he wants to
go? Push the lead up to 13-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal that went through.
I'm telling you, Kate Bounce said they had him in that prime the other day on this shit.
Gostkowski now converted.
We already prime.
He'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Dante Hightower on the side.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Oh, yeah.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers is caught outright.
Come on, man. Come on.
11 yards there, 1st down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point that continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. This nigga just letting the time run, man.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Why you gonna pick a play? You could have been picking a play.
Line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yeah, see, that's the EA access. You're gonna be able to do that on each game. They come out with them, but it's $5 a month, or it's $30 for the whole year to do that.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down.
Kyle Van Noy.
Sacked. Kyle Van Noy gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Yeah, he is trash, though, Frank. I'm going to try to heat him up.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Rodgers now to throw. And the pressure gets to
I saw that pressure. He talking. He got a mic.
Hightower. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
I saw that pressure at him there, Frank. I had to, bro. I can't let him just sit back there. I'm finna send it again, nigga.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down, went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Yeah. Oh shit, that screen. And they ran screen, bro. Oh shit. Good play call. Oh my God. Come on.
14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here.
I ain't worried about this shit this
time.
time.
They're going for it. The Packers go for it. Rodgers going up top.
Yeah, let me get that. You was perfect use a pick. You see it at the top of the screen. Perfect. Perfect use a pick.
Stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot
yeah, that click on is perfect, bro. I love it. He finna quit. He finna quit. He finna quit. Oh yeah, he talking about he want a friendly quit. Ain't nothing friendly about this, cuz. Ain't nothing friendly about this, cuz.
Where are you mission?
A store now, man. Oh, he didn't quit, fat. I don't even know what his name was, to be honest. I've been trying to play bounce. Bounce won't even play. Like, nah, bro, we ain't doing nothing but just practicing, man. I'm finna call him. It's about 5 in the morning now. He probably asleep though. Yeah, that nigga, he think he sleep, bro. talked to Thug earlier. He called me. Oh, Thug. Him and Lab, right? Huh? Oh, he at the crib. He at home now. He do 14 on and 14 off. He leave back out on August 1st. And he'll be back around like around the 15th. Something like that. He actually come out Tuesday, but it come out Friday for everybody that pay the regular price. But it's $20 extra to get it Tuesday. Yeah, but this EA Access, this some good stuff though. They been had it on Xbox.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Thank
You welcome, you good?
you.
You say you finna fall out, Faye?
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Yes, sir. You know I would have been falling out by now.
When I see an all-out
I
rush
would.
like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
I ain't worried about it. It'll be out soon.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Newton to throw. Hey, right on cue, they set up the screen and complete it. And way up past the 45 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. But Charles, you said just a bit ago their aggression might get to him, set up the screen, it could work, and it did.
It certainly did, and you have to give the offense coordinator a ton of credit for being able to see it, anticipate it, and get right to the call.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
I missed him.
He'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely this play.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Newton.
Nigga, look at that user, Faye. Look at that user. Look at that user, boy. Yeah, look at that user. Look at that user. Look at that user.
The Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Man, bro, boy, you crazy, boy. That was me, boy. Oh, everything,
The
bro.
defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get
Yeah, I'm
oiled
telling you.
up there, did they? But the
Look at
defense,
that user's
they
on
certainly
point,
got it.
bro.
What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball,
Oh, yeah.
0-0
As long as that
is
stays the
what you're
same,
worried about.
niggas still gonna catch hell with me. I promise you that.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to
They
bring
gonna
it
catch
out
hell
will
with me,
cost
man,
him
I'm
about
telling you.
5 yards as he'll get this
Let me
over
get back
to
in my
the
rhythm.
20.
I just gotta get that big cat ass, man.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Newton now to throw.
Oh, they didn't let me pick it. Oh, man. That was another one. That was another one.
Across the 30-yard line.
Oh, that was another pick, bro. This dude is not going to play with me like that. I promise. He is not going to play with me like that. Keep throwing it across there, and thank you. Keep on.
On first down, Newton. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Ooh, I could have missed him, too.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
To throw again on second down. Newton.
I hit the wrong button. That's another user pick, man. I just hit the wrong button, man.
Their own 46-yard line.
Well, they didn't.
Look, he did quick. I mean, I can't even get a whole game going, man. Oh, really, man. Do your thing, man. I'll holler at you later on, man. All right, pimp. Come on, man.
No, just soon.
It's time for you to go to bed. Go to bed. It's 4 o'clock now. You've been up all day.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. They met here on the opening Thursday of 2015, and they're at it again here. The Steelers and Pats are underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Natalie, you enough for your drink? You left your drink? Who are your friends?
All right, now, 230.
Well, why? That's where you need to be.
Check it back.
First carry for James Conner. Just a yard to pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10 is Conner. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. On second down, Connor looking for space. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 27. James White's first carry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Brady. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. Looks to throw, fires right.
He dropped it, come on.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the 1st.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
26 months.
Brady now on 1st down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I
good.
just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Michelle going to try again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Roethlisberger. That's caught. The former USC Trojan, Xavier Grimble. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. Roethlisberger. Throw left side. Taken in by Washington. A gain of 6 there on first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Roethlisberger will throw. On the left side, it's McDonald. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Easy. Eight.
Ben to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Back two, the Mike. Mike back two. Know your job. Hey.
Here's Roethlisberger. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal. Big Ben going to take it himself. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Rush in. Take both of them.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Boswell's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Hey, orbit. 55 is mine, guys. 55. Bring it. Watch the safety creep. Hey, 16-6.
On 1st down, Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. That's it for the first half. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
26 Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 26 Mike. 26 Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Again, it's Brady. Comes and the Steelers take him down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. You can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Man, come on.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ryan Switzer, 82 yards. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 24. From the gun, it's Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Brady, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Brady. And he whips one in there complete. That's Demaryius Thomas. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Brady. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Brady. This is White on the screen. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Shotgun now for Brady. And nearly
dropped
there.
it.
Would have been a great time for their
Oh,
first
that was
kick.
touchdown.
Instead, it's 2nd down.
Oh, that was touchdown.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs
Oh,
like
that
that
was a
first down
touchdown.
there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Edelman was the intended target.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Here's Connor. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Roethlisberger. Right sideline, but it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try. All right, I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to
Oh, no, man. Come on, man. Just call Hank and just throw it, man. Come on.
That led to the incompletion.
The result of 1st down is a quick slant, gets him 14. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Washington. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Boswell's kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Wait, that's wide, 80.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
He'll look to throw, and he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Wait, that 380. Tackle. He's coming. Double up. Check it.
Brady to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Come on.
Incomplete. Now they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory, and I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He hits White, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
61, match box, White. Alert! Hey, 2. 55. Right there in the middle, 55. What, 55? Alert! Let's go.
He's back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, box truck. I got one. Hey, check right. Watch it, you find. So don't say nothing. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me too.
Back to throw. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds.
Oh my God, you gotta
coming
be
out
shitting
of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Go on. No, 66. 55. Back 55. Hey, Delta.
To throw is Brady. He's going to let it fly. And
man, come on!
intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 50. 55, 55. Bravo.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And
He dropped it. Come on.
Stopping the clock with 5
Oh my
seconds
God.
to go. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. One final try now for Brady. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.